How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of New Hope Enlightenment of Palm Beach's live videos. I know I'm still getting used to live videos, so give me a break if something happens or if there's technical troubles. Whoopsie daisy. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall or that it's not crooked. Today I want to talk to you about forgiveness and how important it is in our lives and how often we don't forgive ourselves for things that, are so simple, and or forgive other people. And the Bible talks a lot about forgiveness. Forgiveness is all about Christianity. The whole thing is forgiveness, and by Jesus Christ's sacrifice, we are forgiven. And that's what's so important is the whole religion, the whole belief is all about forgiveness and self-contemplation, but it's so important to forgive. And we all have a memory that goes way back, right? Or one that you can't let go of, where there's a situation or somebody or something happened and you're going through the day and someone really made you mad. Really upset you. And by doing that, you held on to it all day, you were angry all day, you're in a bad mood now. Then the next day you think about it and you instantly get in a bad mood. All those negative thoughts come back. And then you kind of forget about it over the course of a week, but within a month you just randomly think about it again. And you're right back where you were, and all those negative thoughts and emotions come right back to your brain. You're like, what is going on? Right? You have to forgive other people when they do things, and it's tough. It is tough. It can be tough, especially when it's someone close to you, or it really hurt. It's a little easier to forgive someone who just kind of cuts you off, and you're just like, man, come on, man, And I live in Florida, so, a lot of forgiving goes on the highways. That's an important thing. A key to living in Florida is to forgive, because if you learn to drive in Florida, you got to have a lot of forgiveness for other people, because it's rough out there. Florida's a rough place to be driving around. So you have to have a lot of forgiveness for others and other people's actions. And what happens in the day-to-day is we constantly get wrapped up in not forgiving someone or holding on to those emotions because it affected us. Right? We're very much self-centered beings, and we want to be like, well, it's all about me, and that affected me. But always try to think about what the situation in their life may be, why they reacted like that, what happened. I remember one guy a long time ago had a problem with the leash that I had on my dog, just a regular leash. But, he came up and he's like, I don't like that, blah, blah, blah. It was on a puppy, but, little leash. Regular old leash, but he was very mad about it. And I remember back then I was like, why are you so mad about this, man? You learn later on, it was whatever bar event they were having, and so there was just a bunch of drunk people, and he was just super drunk, and he didn't mean anything by it, he was just super drunk. But at the time, you're kind of like, why are you so upset over something that doesn't affect you at all, and these are the types of things that we have to remember, we have to forgive people for, because we don't know what's going on in their situations, we don't know what's going on in their lives, and it's so important to figure out, and really break down what's happening. You don't want to just hold on to the bad and negative, thoughts and emotions that you get from those times where you didn't forgive. And it's so important. And the Bible talks about, forgiving someone who's done wrong against you. That's how God will forgive you. But if you don't forgive someone who's done wrong, God won't forgive you. And it's very much because you have to forgive everyone because it's mercy, right? It's just you have to be the bigger person and be like, you know what? It's okay that you did this, and I'm going to take a step back and realize what I did maybe that sets you off perhaps, or vice versa, or whatever it may be, but you have to just forgive. And don't just be like, oh, I forgive you, or whatever it was. It's fine. No, I forgive you. I forgive everyone who ever did anything wrong about me, it's fine. But it's not. You really have to break it down. Have some quiet time with God and really break it down so you can see this event happened this way and this is how I reacted. And forgive yourself if you reacted poorly to that situation, because maybe you're having a bad day. We're only human at the end of the day, and we try our best every single day, and God is in each of us. And sometimes we don't let him shine. And when he's not shining, those are not our best moments. And those are the moments that we remember and we reflect on and we keep in our brain. And that's not what you want to keep. You want to keep the good times, the times you help someone, the time you help someone grow. Those are the times you want to remember, not the times you had no forgiveness. Mark 11:25 says, whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone. This is important, so that your Father who's in heaven will also forgive you of your actions, right? And it is so important, because you just have to forgive. And like I said, it's not always easy. And there is a struggle to it. And sometimes if it was someone really close to you, you don't want to forgive them because you're afraid they'll hurt you again. But you have to give them that chance, give them that mercy, and be like, you know what, hey, I understand what happened. This is how it went down for me. And understand where you came from and why that event affected you so much. You have to forgive. It's tough. Spreading love and positivity, that's easy. You just be nice and kind and helpful and maybe guide someone, teach someone something, you're helping out. But to forgive someone at your core and actually just take all those negative thoughts out so you're not always going back. You don't want to have these anchors of negativity in your past where you're having a good day and all of a sudden you just sit there and think and boom, like a flash, that memory comes back to you, and you if you had forgiven him or whoever it was, it wouldn't be flashing back to you. It would never even come up because it would have been gone. You would have released that, it would have been no more. But because it keeps coming back, it is an anchor to your past and to your negativity that you had with that event, and you don't want that in your life. You have to break the chains of those negative events and those negative anchors that are in your life, and the way you do it is not always easy. Like I said, you need to really sit down and contemplate and think and consider how it all played out, why it all played out, what you can do differently, and forgive yourself. Like I said, if you acted poorly, forgive yourself for what you have done, and you will be forgiven. That is the key. Spread forgiveness. Forgive the people around you. Give them another chance. We're all humans. We're all trying the best we can. Sometimes we don't always shine the brightest, but we try every day. Just wanted to share that video with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's helpful. We'll have a link to the church down below and all of our other social medias. We have a donation page. Any and all donations are appreciated. We thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. See you guys.